What's up, guys? Welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. I want to thank you so much for joining me today as we finally get our first look at the 2020 Ford Explorer. Alright guys, so here it is. The 2020 Ford Explorers are finally here. This is the second one that we got. The first one was actually an ST model, believe it or not. And we do still have it, but I don't have access to the key at this time. And we just also got our third one today, which is an XLT model. This one is the second one that we've got. It is a limited. And this one is actually, I thought, a pretty good candidate to show you guys, you know, what a fully loaded limited Explorer looks like. So yeah, I'm excited. I was really excited to finally be able to get my hands on this. And I don't know, it's really weird because at this same dealership back in 2011 I was looking at the previous generation Explorer for the first time. So it's kind of cool because I was really excited to see what the Explorer was like then, and I was really excited earlier today to see what the new Explorer also looks like now. So it's just kind of cool that it's actually at the same place many years later. So as we can see, the new Explorer actually got an all new design for the most part. It is entirely different. Sorry about the wall. There wasn't too many places that I could park in today where the where I could do like an entire walk around. The lot's kind of crowded today, so. But you know, it still kind of resembles a little bit of the you know, the previous generation Explorer. The only thing that I think I'm kind of iffy about so far, seeing it in person, is honestly the front end. I don't think it's too terrible, but I think it's the shape of the headlights, how they kind of go this way, whereas the previous generation slanted that way, and I think it's, you know, maybe just kind of weird. I don't think it looks bad. You know, I think the whole car actually looks really good, but I think if I had to pick a part of the car that I'm kind of iffy about, this would probably be it. But it's got you know, it's obviously got automatic headlights, and these I think these are LED headlights actually. The bezels are blackened out a little bit on the limited from the looks of it. We've got you know, daytime running lights, I think, down there. I think that's what those are, but they're also LED, or those are the fog lights. And we've got a bright grille, of course, on the limited model. This one is done in the black color. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but it's metallic black. So it might be kind of hard to, you know, see the contrast and stuff, you know, because of the sun. Now I like the side profile because it looks like, it looks pointy toward the back, and I think that looks awesome. It does look bigger than the previous generation Explorer. This Explorer is also the first one that is back to a full rear-wheel drive platform, much like that of the classic Explorer. But I think we're only going to be getting all-wheel drive ones at the dealership, because nobody in Northeast Ohio, I don't think, is going to want to drive just a rear-wheel drive car. So I think all we are getting is all-wheel drive ones, if I'm not mistaken. But the limited, let's see, on the limited ones we do have chrome accenting on the door handles. lower black plastic cladding with chrome accenting. That also goes around the wheel wells also. Got color matching caps. These are powered mirrors with blind spot indicators, and they also are power folding when the door is locked and unlocked. I don't have it locked right now, but if we lock it, then the mirrors fold in. The wheels on the Limited, on this one anyway, these are 255/55 R20s. Very nice, very nice. Also got some chrome accenting on the roof rack. And in the back, we got a chrome belt. Not really a belt, but chrome trim under the rear window. Got metallic accenting at the bottom with dual exhaust. This also has a trailer hitch. Rear reverse sensors placed into the black cladding of the rear bumper. And of course we got LED taillights. I think the back end looks pretty good. So the inside is where all of this, change really takes place, because the inside is completely different from the last one, and I like it. So let's unlock it and hop in. So yeah, the interior, like I said, is all new. New graphics on the display screens when you open the doors up, new dashboard layout, new everything. And I love how the interior is set up. I'm pretty sure the new Escape is actually going to be kind of similar to this, so I'm really excited to see that. But this being a limited model, we have black leather pointed seats with perforated inserts. Looks like we may have some gray stitching, gray contrasted stitching. Of course, the both front seats are actually powered and heated and cooled, for that matter. Go over to the door trim, and we have some bright metallic accenting. One of our B&O sound system speakers here. Door lock controls, memory presets, power mirror controls, and power windows. Got some more leather along the door, as well as that gray contrasted stitching there. Large door pocket down below with spot for like a drink bottle or something. Let's check out the back real quick before we head up front and turn everything on. So this one has two captain's chairs in the second row with armrests. There's actually some storage and cup holders placed in between them. Back here we also have individual rear air controls, as well as a micro USB and just like an older USB port for your charging, to charge your devices, and a 3-prong outlet also. Sorry for the sun glare, guys. This has sunshades, which is pretty neat. And these seats are also power like reclining, so you can get into the third row, which offers room for 2 more passengers on today's model. But the second row, I have a feeling that captain's chairs aren't the only ones available. I think you can get 3-person seating, but today's model happens to have the captain's chairs in the second row. Oh, I love that dashboard layout. I love it. Alright, so let's go ahead and head up front. Let's turn everything on. Alright, so this does have push button ignition, which is located right here. Sorry again about all the sun glare, guys. So the new gauge cluster, I think, looks very clean, and I do like how it's very similar to that of the you know, like the previous gauge clusters that Ford has been offering in the vehicles over the years. So I think it looks really awesome, and I like the new display graphics also. So we're just going to go through. Got some tire pressures here, audio information, which there is off, fuel economy, the first trip computer. If we hit menu, it'll allow us to actually select other various options. And of course, it will display any urgent vehicle alerts when you know, something comes up. It's also got a digital speedometer, remaining fuel range, and of course the odometer at the bottom. We've got a 4-spoke leather-wrapped steering wheel. New design, of course. Everything in the car is newly designed. It looks amazing. Got paddle shifters behind the 2 side spokes. Got our cruise control. I believe this has adaptive cruise control from the looks of it. This would be like our distance button here. I'm assuming this is like lane keep assist. Yes, lane centering. Volume controls here, including a mute button. Over here, this would be our display controls, as you can see. Voice command, phone, and audio controls here for like skipping songs and whatnot. Over to the left side, we have our rear liftgate release, our exterior lighting controls, fog light controls in the center, and our dimming, auto or interior lighting dimming. So even the Ford Sync gets an upgraded, you know, design. The graphics are different. It's got the same layout, but it has more of like a cleaner look to it, I guess. So that's pretty neat. But like I said, everything looks to be set up the same. This would be the home screen. We've got our navigation on the left-hand side, audio at the top right, and then of course if we had our Bluetooth device hooked up or our phone, nothing, or it would be there, but we don't have anything at this time. And of course we got our audio down there. Phone, our navigation map, other vehicle apps, and of course system settings. So yeah, not much other than just the way it looks has, you know, really changed. Ambient lighting colors. So that's cool. And I also like that, you know, it's got more of a floating design. It's not actually sitting in the dashboard. Underneath it, there's actually a nice storage pocket there. And of course down below, here's our audio controls here. Park assist, emergency hazards, and access to the front-facing camera. And of course, if we were to put the car in reverse, the rear camera would automatically pop up. So, and of course our audio tunes right there. And down below that, we have our dual zone automatic climate controls with digital displays. And what's nice about this too is on the sides here, like you have the driver controls for your cooled and heated seats, as well as the heated steering wheel. While on the other side, that's where the cooled and heat function for the front passenger would be. And of course below that we also have another storage pocket, but you open this up and there's a actual compartment in there with our micro USB, regular USB. I gotta find out what the name of the regular USB is called now. And a 12-volt power outlet for, you know, all your devices. Now on the center console, we do have the rotary shifter, of course, that Ford has been putting into their vehicles over the last couple of years. Behind that, we have the parking brake control. And this has auto hold. I really wasn't sure what this was at first, but as you can see, it's on. So if we put the car into drive, you'll see that there's a indicator there that says auto hold. So if I take my foot off the brake, this car is not moving. The only way you can get the car to move on auto hold is if you start to hit the gas, and then it'll drift. So that's pretty cool. So every time you hit the brake and that system is on, when you let the brake up, the car is still not moving until you hit the gas. So of course you can turn that off if that's something that you're not too crazy about. It's almost like driving the Tesla for the first time, like creep mode. Back behind that we have our drive mode control, which will allow us to select various drive modes, such as normal, eco, sport, tow haul, and was there other things on the other side? Yeah, slippery, trail. These graphics are sweet. I like the graphics alone. And deep snow and sand. So yeah. Of course, we got auto start, stop. This I'm assuming would be traction. Yeah, traction control there, and our hill assist. Yeah, for hill descent select gear. Okay, so hill descent right there. Got two cup holders there, and then inside here. Oh wait, in front of that we have a charging pad for like your cell phone if your phone charges with the wireless pad. So you would put your phone against that there, that would charge it. In here we've got a storage tray, and it's actually a pretty large console with a 12-volt power outlet inside. So at the top, at the ceiling there, we have our sunroof controls. We have our interior lighting controls, as well as two map lamps, and our power sunshade. So this obviously has the large panoramic sunroof. So all three passengers, or well, mostly the first two rows, I guess. So the first two rows get the majority of the light, but I'm sure the third row would also enjoy that. Except for today, it's really bright and hot today. Place for a pair of sunglasses. Your universal garage door controls, lighted vanity mirrors, glove box. It's quite spacious, and I like this this wood grain design also. So let's go ahead and check out the Wayback real quick. Oh, that's neat. A lot of detail in this this version of the Explorer. Under here, that's an Explorer mat. I know the plastic's probably in the way, so I think this is actually a floor, so it probably, yeah, goes up like that. So then when you go to put down your third row seats, that kind of takes place of the old tumble forward and then flat, pull it back to flatten feature. So that's pretty neat. So you definitely still have a lot of cargo room in the brand new Explorer. Offhand, I'm not sure if it's larger than the previous generation, but I'm going to assume it probably is. You can fold each of these seats down individually also. I just pushed the one in the center because it did them both at the same time. And of course we've got our powered liftgate. Let's check out what's under the hood. So this has a new hood latch design. What you do is you pull on this lever twice instead of reaching up under there for the second latch. So you pull it once, it unlocks it. You pull it twice, it pushes it up for you. So now all you gotta do is just basically come over here and lift it up. I know the sun's gonna be annoying, I'm sorry, but this is a 2.3 liter inline 4-cylinder. Of course, it's an EcoBoost engine. It's amazing how small these engines are, and yet how powerful they seem to be. And like I said, it's back to a rear-wheel drive design. So this one is 4-wheel drive, and it also has a 10-speed automatic transmission. So the 10-speed automatics are now connected to the power plant in your Explorer. Alright, so that's it. So I got it parked where it was. Go ahead and shut it off. And just for quick comparison, this is the XLT that we just got. So it looks similar to a regular, you know, XLT from the last generation. They do look longer. I think they look good. Alright guys, that's it for today's vlog, so thank you so much for joining. If you enjoyed this vlog, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share the video and or channel, or both, you know. Let people know that my vlogs are awesome. I don't know about that. Actually, if they're Aztec fans, then maybe they would like the vlog series. But that's about it. Other than that, check out teespring.com/stores/Mike's Vehicle Spotlight for all of your MVS and vlog merchandise. I'm gonna go now. So thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tour. I'll see you next time. Take care. What's up guys? Welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. Thank you so much for joining me today as we get a first... Oh, I overshot my angle. Sun's in my eyes. Alright, try it again.